Princess of Wales, Kate Middleton, revealed she has been diagnosed with cancer and has begun chemotherapy. In a video message, the princess described the past 2 months as having been incredibly tough for the entire family. Kate's diagnosis comes after a period of intense uncertainty where she disappeared from public view after a stated abdominal surgery. Questions had been swirling about her health and whereabouts.
In January, I underwent major abdominal surgery in London, and at the time, it was thought that my condition was non-cancerous. The surgery was successful. However, tests after the operation found cancer had been present.
A leading British oncologist has confirmed that Kate is receiving an adjuvant treatment, keeping in mind the high risk of recurrence. The clinical treatment being given has also shown profound results in clinical trials. He underlined that even though the treatment is an unpleasant one, it will benefit her cure. Meanwhile, Kate's health revelation has got people rather concerned.
Shocking news, of course, and she's so young, and to have such news that you are diagnosed with cancer, that must be a real shock to the family, especially after King Charles also has this news. How much can a family take in such a short time? It's terrible news.
The Princess of Wales' cancer finding follows that of King Charles III, who announced his own cancer diagnosis and treatment in early February. With both the 75-year-old monarch and his daughter-in-law, who is second in line to the throne, facing grave health problems. The announcement also plunges the British royal family into a period of even deeper uncertainty. For more on this, we are being joined by Mr. Ian Pelham-Turner, who's an award-winning royal photographer and royal commentator, joining us from London. Welcome to WION, Mr. Turner. I wanted to get your thoughts on this. There was a lot of conjecture surrounding the sudden absence of the Princess of Wales from the public eye. Share your thoughts with us, and also what you make of the timing of this announcement, which has now come from the Princess of Wales. So am I audible to you, Mr. Turner?
Yes, I'm with you. I'm just waiting for your questions. I can't hear.
All right, I'll repeat my question to you, sir. This is, of course, I just wanted to get your thoughts on the announcement and the timing of it, which has now, of course, come from the Princess of Wales.
Of course. Okay, so are we ready to... Okay, so I thought it was a very well-crafted, very well-balanced message. Kate finds it very hard to actually do public speaking, so this was an even more enormous pressure upon her, really to a shocked country as well. And so she gave enough information just for people to take on board right now without divulging everything. And obviously, over the next 3 months, as she is gaining chemotherapy right now, her immune system is going to be low anyway. And so really public engagement will probably be few and far between, because she can't catch a cold, for example, as well. That will cause her progress to sort of stop at the same time. So I think the reality at the moment as well is that there's been a lot of trolls talking about Kate over the past few weeks, and hopefully that is going to stop now, because basically the reason, obviously, now why she hasn't been seen is because of this cancer problem as well.
Yes.
And we've been expecting, British broadcasters like myself have been expecting a message all week, and we thought in the end this message wasn't going to come out. But basically the message came out on Friday night, purely because it's a break up for the school holidays now as well. So for the next 3 weeks, she can be with the children, and she can make sure that they're safe and well during that time.
Mr. Turner, now, of course, Kate has given an impression of being able to face what lies ahead for her with the way she delivered that message. How do you feel this will impact the monarchy going now that 2 of the senior leaders or the monarchy members are now no longer going to be in active duties?
I think this really sort of shows that this slimmed down monarchy that we have at present is really going to be facing major problems. Obviously, Princess Anne is still working very hard. The Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, Edward and Sophie, are working very hard. Even Queen Camilla. I mean, I've never seen Queen Camilla. She's like Roadrunner at the moment. She's going right across Britain.
Yes.
She's doing 3 events a day as well. I think the impact of it, they will certainly think about the future at the moment. And I know from William's point of view, he's very concerned about the future at the same time, and how he can actually work in communications as well to put out the right messaging about what's happening with the royal family as well. So I think there's going to be a major thought-through process over the next few months on how do they take a better position on this. Because in my lifetime, I've worked with the 5 generations of the royal family. I've never known in 58 years of journalism anything to be happening like this to the royal family.
Mr. Turner, also, of course, there is limited information which is out there in public domain regarding what she is going through at the moment. But talk to us about her road to recovery. If you can give an opinion on that, what kind of details do we have? Or from whatever we know so far, what can you make of that?
I know a certain amount that is still not public knowledge, so you'll have to excuse me for not talking too much about that bit right now. But from what I can tell you, that Kate is remaining very strong, very focused on what she's going to be doing as well. I know from contacts via William that in reality, you know, they're trying to be strong together for the children, trying to make sure that the children are not upset in any way. I think that the reality with any of this type of chemotherapy, it is exhausting. She will get tired a lot at the moment. Obviously, at times she may start losing her hair, which is another sort of concern for any woman as well, to be doing that at the same time. So I think there is an outpouring of sympathy for Kate at the moment from right across the world. I mean, Harry and Meghan have expressed the message overnight of health and healing that they sent to them as well. It may be right now that even Harry and Meghan may find some role for themselves to come back into the public domain as well with the royal family. I just think, you know, now it's too early, you know, at this precise moment in time. We only heard the news last night. Not even I was expecting that. I was expecting, I knew about what was going on, but I wasn't expecting that full comment and that full video from her. So I think we are still sort of digesting all the information she's actually said right now. And I think over a period of time, yes, more content will come out, I know, but I think she has to feel comfortable with it as well. I think the biggest problem is that she doesn't want to go to events, for example, and then be talking about it all the time as well, because it just reminds her again of exactly, you know, what's been happening to her.
All right, that was Mr. Ian Pelham Turner joining us from London. Thank you so much for sharing all your insights, Mr. Turner.